Unlocking your true potential. Let's be real, we all have big dreams, but sometimes it feels like something is holding us back. Maybe it's self-doubt, distractions, or just a lack of focus. But what if the biggest challenge isn't the world around you, but your own mindset? Today, we're diving into how you can unlock your full potential by combining ancient Stoic wisdom with modern psychology. And this isn't just theory. I'm going to give you practical steps that can help you reshape the way you think and live. So if you find this helpful, do me a small favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, but it helps more than you think. And stick around until the end because each step builds on the last, and you won't want to miss how these ideas can change your life. The power of your mind. I remember a time when I felt stuck, like I was walking through quicksand. No matter how hard I tried, my goals felt just out of reach. I kept asking myself, do I really have what it takes? That feeling of doubt is something we all face. But then I discovered something that changed my perspective: neuroplasticity. It sounds complicated, but it's actually simple. Your brain is constantly growing and adapting. Every new skill you learn and every challenge you face actually reshapes your brain, making you stronger and more capable. This ties directly into Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, the way we think directly shapes our reality. Think about the last time you stepped outside your comfort zone. Maybe it was trying something new or taking on a big challenge. It probably felt uncomfortable, maybe even scary. But in that moment, you weren't just facing a fear, you were training your brain to handle even bigger challenges in the future. Breaking free from self-doubt. There was a time when my own negative thoughts held me back. I was working on a project that felt too big for me, and every time I tried to start, a voice in my head whispered, "You're not smart enough. You can't do this." It was exhausting. Then I came across a quote from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That hit me hard. I asked myself, what if I stopped believing that voice? What if I challenged my own doubts? So I did. Every time I thought, I can't, I pushed back with, why not? At first, it felt like I was fighting my own mind, but each time I challenged those doubts, they lost a little more power over me. This aligns with the growth mindset, a concept from psychologist Carol Dweck. It's the belief that our abilities aren't fixed. We can improve through effort and learning. That's exactly what the Stoics practiced, turning every obstacle into an opportunity to grow. What's holding you back? Now ask yourself, what limiting beliefs are standing in your way? What's that one goal or dream you keep putting off because you don't feel ready? The truth is, you don't need permission to chase your dreams. Your brain is capable of growth, and every step you take outside your comfort zone makes you stronger. So start today. Challenge your doubts, and remember, your mindset is the key to unlocking your full potential. Imagine if you questioned your current beliefs and embraced the idea that you can grow and become more than you are now. Every belief is a choice, and choices can be changed. By choosing to believe in your potential, new opportunities can arise, and what once seemed impossible can become achievable. Have you ever started work full of energy, only to realize hours later that you've accomplished very little? I've experienced this frustration myself. My mind would wander, jumping from one thought to another, making it hard to focus on important tasks. One evening, while reading Seneca's thoughts on the shortness of life, I realized I was wasting precious time due to my lack of focus. This prompted me to take control of my mind, not just to boost productivity, but to make the most of my time. I began trying different techniques to improve my focus and memory, such as meditation, brain exercises, and adjusting my diet. Gradually, I noticed improvements. My mind became clearer and more focused. Importantly, it wasn't just about controlling my wandering thoughts, but understanding and working with them. Like the Stoics, I learned the value of self-awareness in mastering one's mind. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By nurturing positive and focused thoughts, I experienced lasting changes. Consider this. What if you could fully harness your mind's potential? Imagine the clarity and achievements that could result from such focus. It's not a fantasy. It begins with believing in your ability to improve and taking small, deliberate actions daily. Whether it's dedicating 10 minutes to meditation or challenging yourself with new learning tasks, every effort counts. Be mindful of what you feed your mind. Is it enriching information or mere clutter? Remember, your cognitive abilities aren't fixed. They're like muscles that strengthen with each challenge. Embrace this journey, and with each step, you'll not only enhance your focus and memory, but also pave the way for greater successes. There was a time when I believed that being emotionally strong meant suppressing my feelings, thinking this was the key to personal and professional success. However, ignoring emotions doesn't make them disappear. It only postpones them until we're least prepared to handle them. I recall a particularly tough day when I tried to push aside my frustration and anger, but by day's end, I snapped over something trivial. This was a wake-up call. I realized that understanding and managing my emotions wasn't a weakness, but a necessity. Stoicism, often misunderstood as emotionless, actually offers valuable guidance. It teaches us not to suppress our emotions, but to understand and channel them productively. Seneca wrote about the importance of governing our passions and not becoming slaves to our emotions. From him, I learned that emotional intelligence isn't about suppression, but about alignment and understanding. It's about recognizing our emotions as signals, not directives. How often do we pause to ask why we feel a certain way? Emotions like anger, joy, jealousy, and excitement carry messages about our state of mind, environment, and needs. By listening carefully and reflecting, we can better manage our reactions and navigate our relationships and decisions. Think about the last time you felt a strong emotion at work or home. Instead of reacting immediately, what if you had paused and asked yourself, what's really driving this feeling? This kind of introspection can transform our interactions and self-understanding, leading to deeper connections and more satisfying solutions. Stoicism doesn't ask us to deny our feelings, but to reflect on them with clarity. Marcus Aurelius, despite the immense pressures of leading an empire, often wrote about observing his emotions without becoming entangled in them. This practice, closely aligned with modern approaches to emotional intelligence, empowers us to choose our responses rather than being unconsciously led by our emotions. Let's challenge ourselves to view our emotions through a Stoic lens, fostering a deeper understanding and mastery over our inner selves. Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way, The Timeless Art of Turning Trials into Triumph, draws inspiration from Stoic philosophy to offer a framework for transforming challenges into opportunities. Published in 2014, the book emphasizes that obstacles, when approached correctly, can become pathways to personal growth and success. Holiday illustrates this concept with an anecdote about a king who places a boulder on a road to test his subjects. While many bypass the obstacle, a peasant uses ingenuity to remove it, discovering a reward underneath. This story underscores the idea that within every obstacle lies an opportunity to improve one's condition. The book has resonated with a wide audience, including professional athletes and coaches. Notably, figures like Joe Madden of the Chicago Cubs and NFL coach Bill Belichick have incorporated its principles into their leadership strategies. The New England Patriots, during their 2014 Super Bowl victory, distributed copies to staff and players, highlighting the practical application of Stoic principles in high-performance environments. Central to the book is the Stoic belief that while we cannot control external events, we can control our perceptions and reactions. By focusing on what is within our power and maintaining clear judgment, we can navigate challenges effectively. This perspective encourages individuals to view setbacks not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth and learning. the obstacle, is the way serves as a modern guide to applying ancient Stoic wisdom in contemporary life, demonstrating how adversity can be a catalyst for personal development and achievement.